Continue with 11.2. What we're trying to do is we're trying to processing the order portion and showing all the step and following the step again. So last time I already talked about initially I'm going to initialize the inventory status with the initial inventory level and let it go on. But each time the order shows up, I need to reduce the inventory, subtract the order amount from the inventory system as well. So here I'm trying to do is I'm going to command in the order processing center portion. In the order processing portion, I'm going to have an add-on process. After it's get processed, I'm going to have first we want to decide if the model entity command has the order amount is positive, it's greater than 0. Okay, if it is, I'm going to first tally the service level. I'm going to calculate the service level, see if I have enough inventory. So calculating service level. Calculating service level. And what I need to do is calculating service level. I have the tally set up already, called tally service level as expression. It's fairly simple. I'm going to calculating if I have enough inventory more than the order amount, and that service level should be 1, which is 100% fulfill the order. If I don't have that, I want to have a number, what proportion of the order I can fulfill. So basically what I do is I'm going to using state variable inventory as divided by so-called the order amount. So meaning if the state inventory, the current on-hand inventory is bigger than the order amount, and of course this will maximum go to 1. If the current on hand is less than the order amount, and I can calculate what proportion of the order I can fulfill. And the next thing I'm going to do is I want to subtract the order amount from the inventory itself. So I'm just going to using a simple assign. Okay, so and this portion is just subtract inventory. Okay, so this is the inventory subtract equals to the maxima of the reason is if the current on-hand inventory is higher than the order amount, of course we're going to result a positive inventory leftover. If the current inventory on hand is less than the order amount, I'm going to assume the inventory stays 0 after this. So this is the only thing I need to process. So this fairly straightforward. Next, we're just going to put it on without implementing this part. This part fairly, we'll talk about that in a little bit and how we're going to do that. I'm going to using some animation to show how the inventory status change. I'm setting up some status labels right here, and to keep track of either the state inventory on hand or the inventory average based on the state statistics, or I want to keep track of the average of the service level, and also I want to keep track of whatever the on-order item is going to be. So I'm just going to set up some labels over here so we can kind of keep track of them. So this is a quick version I just copied from my previous another model, and showing you I have put a 4 label. The first one is the current inventory level, average inventory level, service level, and on order. Let's see if we can save this. Okay. Okay. And also I want to run this for 26 week, for example. Okay. And one thing we noticed, the average inventory never showed up. And let me double check if this is the case. Of course, it's not going to show up because the state variable is not attached. So we need to attach this state statistics to the state variable. And the same thing over here, I'm going to attach this to the on-order portion. So let's take a look again. Does that make any difference? Okay, now you see they can get updated automatically. So you see the state inventory every time an order comes through, and you will see it come through. So every day there's an order generated, and subtract the inventory and move to the sink, represent the order processing part. Okay. And the inventory level keeps going low. If I run it real fast, and at the end actually there's no inventory and service level becomes real low. So I want to see if I can represent this in a dynamic manner other than just using a couple state label. Today we're going to show another animation called state plot. In that case, okay, state plot. And this state plot I'm going to call inventory status. And the axis is time, and this is the value. I'm going to show it for about 4 weeks period. Okay. And time scale, I'm going to show one thing. First I want to show, of course, is my stay inventory level. Inventory level. I'm going to call on hand. For example, just showing you how this is working. Let's see how when I run this, what happened. Taking a little bit slow, but I want to demonstrate. You can see the inventory start going down. Okay, I'm going to rerun that a little bit faster, see if you can see the difference. Okay, we can see the inventory level keeps going down. Now we need to determine after the inventory reaches the 300s and below, we need to perform the uh, reordering after that. So this concludes 11.2. I will use another lecture to represent the next section 11.3.